Market recently saw a slight flush, but this could be the beginning of a far more significant decline, and it is imperative that we discuss this. We need to take action since what we are going to see has the potential to drastically alter the space's course in the near future. And that's what I want to concentrate on, right? Here, we are more concerned with the short term than long term. We're not just zooming out and saying, okay, the cycles are over. No, that is not what we are discussing. We're only talking about the immediate possibilities. In this manner, we might be able to get ready for some market possibilities. Having stated that, welcome to the channel, everybody. Nick is my name. If you are new to the channel, I hope you will subscribe by the end of this video. Listen, the market capitalization is down roughly 3.73%. It's not too crazy there. Right now, it stands at roughly 3.47 trillion. We haven't been doing much over the past several days, which I will point out here in a moment. But that's only the beginning. We might see Ethereum down nearly 5%, XRP down roughly 4.32%, and Bitcoin down roughly 3.65%. For the majority of this market, we might observe a pleasant flush overall. Once more, this is only volatility. This is a combination of market volatility and liquidations. With that then, let's examine Bitcoin, shall we? Because this is how Bitcoin appears on a monthly basis. The most important thing is to keep up 100K. That is lost. We probably flush to somewhere in the mid to low 90K range. My entire goal is between 92 and 93K. This is the appearance of Bitcoin over the past 7 days. The market action is horizontal after that big run up above 18K, chop, 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 and we are currently at 111K. It lasted for 7 days. Remarkably similar, correct. It's a nice little run up to about $3.30. Slice sideways. We're currently having that sell off. This is the appearance of the previous day. The 1 month period looks like this. XRP is the main emphasis once more. We see the mid $2 zone being tested around 260 to 280 or thereabouts after losing this previous bottom from the 19th down. That's what I'm essentially examining in relation to XRP. However, given how dominant Bitcoin is, you should be aware that it could seriously harm old quints if it makes the jump to the low to mid 90K range. Therefore, we must ensure that we have a few reliable coins on hand. Keep some steady coins on the sidelines in case we do see some of those targets being achieved, as that will be our buy opportunity. Don't sell in an attempt to buy back lower or anything similar. And during a bull run, we don't get many of them at all. What though was causing this price movement? First, liquidations. As we can see, 128 million long positions were lost in just 4 hours as Bitcoin fell to an intraday low of around 102,000. Despite market instability, open interest is still high. In a single day, 371 million cryptocurrency liquidations took place. The dominance of Bitcoin is approximately 58%. The fear and greed index is about 71, and ETH is at 11.1%. On CMC, the fear and greed index is currently at roughly 55. This is actually what we look at. Similar to the midline, for some time now, it has been circling around here. Once more, before the market heated up, we cut back here into November. Nothing too crazy then. However, in the past 24 hours, the 371 million total liquidations have rapidly increased to roughly 449 million. The last time I looked at this, the total liquidations were about $450 million. I haven't really looked into this much since though. Isn't this what occurs? And each time there has been a significant sell-off in Bitcoin, this is what has been taking place each and every time. What are we observing? Liquidations. I refer to it as the liquidation cascade because, as you can see, it begins modestly and then rapidly expands because the more liquidations the more sell pressure we see on the chart. This also causes those who are engaged in spot trading to panic sell. Therefore, it's simply a cascade of negative price action. And this is reciprocal, isn't it? For instance, you have a large number of people who are waiting for their shorts to hit. In the end, we start to go upward, which pushes us higher by liquidating those shorts. Thus, it is reciprocal. However, there is no denying that liquidations have a domino impact on the market, and when Bitcoin experiences a significant sell-off or a significant upswing, that is precisely what we usually observe. But why was this all taking place? Let's start with the trade war. You guys presumably already know what's been going on by this point. Today, we are witnessing the imposition of these taxes on Colombia and other parts of the world, and this resulted in a small amount of the market was a little panicked. As a matter of fact, many individuals were seeing this and predicting that a trade war would soon break out. And this causes people to become a little more impetuous. Once more, is this something that truly worries me or something similar? I do drink a lot of espresso, perhaps I would be concerned about. with Colombia. However, in all honesty, I don't believe that this is a cause for alarm or fear. I believe that this has the potential to somewhat frighten the markets in the near future. We may see a slight halt in price motion, or we may even witness a slight deep sell. However, I don't believe that this will alter the cycle or anything like. I believe that this is simply a minor bump in the road, if you will. Nothing to worry about here. Furthermore, let's get over here. As a result, the S&P 500 future declined 1%, and DeepSeek is to blame for this. Thus, it's likely that many individuals have heard of Deep Search. It's okay if you don't. You don't have to worry about it too much. This is essentially Chinese ChatGPT. This is essentially what it is. And it was raising concerns about US technology in general. In order to give you all an update on what this actually is, I wanted to offer the complete breakdown that I saw in the KBAC letter in this video. Thus, the futures are an example. This was the NASDAQ, and we could see this going from like roughly, 22K all the way down to about roughly 21.6K. And we have here the lean is accelerating. NASDAQ 100 futures are now down 330 points since the market opened just hours ago as DeepSeek takes number one on the App Store. This is how you know DeepSeek has become a major threat to the US large cap tech. The stock market does not lie. Now, is this getting blown out of proportion? It might just be, right? We have to keep a close eye on what's going on.